May the 4th be with you.
And today is May 4th, in case you didn't catch it. Our next student is Garcia.
All my life, I've had to face. Oh wait, oops. Am I supposed to introduce myself first?
You can, please.
Okay. My name's Garcia, and I will be performing a monologue on Cleopatra. All my life, I've had to face obstacle after obstacle. First, my father passed away, leaving only me at the age of 18, and my brother, Ptolemy 12, at the age of 10 to rule together. Then, my younger brother tried to usurp me from my spot on the throne. So, I had to run away from my very own home, the place I grew up in and was meant to rule. After that, I had to build an army from the ground up and face my own brother on opposing sides of the battlefield. He lost and he sank to the very bottom of the Nile. After that, I had to share the throne with my other brother, Ptolemy 14. No. Then Caesar died. From there, things seemingly got better. I met my partner, Mark Antony. I even had children with him, 3. But after that, everything started to go downhill. He appointed each of our children with their own land to control and even proclaimed Caesarion, my son of Julius Caesar, as the... Can I restart?
Absolutely. Yeah. Take a minute. Take a breath. Start again.
Okay. All my life, I've had to face obstacle after obstacle. First, my father passed away, leaving only me at the age of 18 and my brother, Ptolemy 12, at the age of 10 to rule together. Then, my younger brother tried to usurp me from my spot on the throne. I had to run away from my own home, the very place I grew up in and was meant to rule. Then, I had to build an army from the ground up and face my own brother on opposing sides of the battlefield. He lost and he sank to the very bottom of the Nile. After that, I had to share the throne with my other brother, Ptolemy 14. Then Caesar was murdered. From there, things seemingly got better. I met Mark Antony, my partner. I even had children with him, 3. But after all that, everything started to go downhill. He appointed each of our own children with their very own land to control and even appointed Caesarion, my son Julius Caesar, as the heir to Caesar's legacy. But Octavian, Caesar's adopted son, was furious with this. The Battle of Actium had begun, and as it progressed, we realized we were outnumbered against Octavian. So Antony and I fled back to Alexandria, but they continued to attack, and Antony committed suicide at the hearing of false rumors circulating about my suicide. I had to bury him, my own partner and the man who fought alongside me till the very end, even now having to leave all 4 of my children behind. I truly hope they can grow to become strong, independent rulers without me to guide them any further. So now, let it be known that today is the day I am to commit suicide. As for my final wishes, I shall be buried alongside Antony.
Our next student is Snorebear. She's doing practice done.
Hello, I'm Snorebear, and I'm going to be presenting my monologue on Jacques Cousteau. The sea, once it cast its spell, holds one in the net of wonder forever. A favorite quote of mine that I've said in my past life. Although accidents can happen, they may be the one thing that holds you back in life. Despite being famous, I was often looked down upon as crazy and told my ideas would be a failure, like myself. Despite these comments, they didn't slow me down. I had a goal, to share an experience with mankind. The sea had cast its spell on me. I was stuck in the net of wonder. I wanted others to share the net of wonder I was held in. See, despite my passion to be in an aviation career, I ended up being the most famous ocean explorer that ever lived. Two of which are the complete opposite. I spent all my life training to be something I wasn't. You see, I'm an ocean explorer, not a pilot. I spent all my life thinking I was meant to be up in the sky. All my life thinking I was meant to be a pilot. Hey, I'm not saying being a pilot is bad. But when you're up in the sky, you're tied down to the cockpit, never free from the bonds of the plane. The ocean is a whole different experience. See, all that weight of that inevitable pressure that crushes you just floats to the surface. Everything that tied you down is cut free by the crashing waves. In that moment, the life cycle and the water cycle become one. For example, don't think about the ocean trying to keep you from getting back to land. Think about it as trying to postpone the ever-crushing pressure of life. Or the ocean trying to take away your oxygen. Think about it as trying to take away precious oxygen. The ocean is the key to freedom from reality until you break the surface to breathe. After all, the impossible missions are the only ones that succeed.
Okay, our next student is Joseph Renier, and he's doing Gordon Ramsay.
Cheer for your best.
Yeah.
Hey, get back to work. And where's the lamb sauce? Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. My name is Gordon Ramsay. You know, the owner of Hell's Kitchen. I've been meaning to tell you something. And that something is to always keep cooking. I was laying in bed, wondering to myself, what will I feel like when I'm older? What am I going to do? And what will my career be like? I remember my school at North Oxfordshire Academy. I remember that school for how hard it was. I wasn't very good in school, but I loved to cook. I also love sports, soccer especially. So I started to learn how to cook. I started learning the basic eggs, and at the age of 27, I started to learn how to cook by professionals. Immersing myself in this environment helped deepen my strength for cooking. And here I am now, at the age of 55, fulfilling my dreams beyond what I expected. You know, the thing I hate the most is that people always think I'm so mean. Like, just because I'm super serious on TV doesn't make me a bad person. Not many people have seen me outside of work. I'm actually really nice. Guess what I'm trying to say is that I'm misjudged. And you should never judge a book by its cover. Oh, would you look at the time? Sorry, I have to go. I have to get back to work.
Our next student is Yasser Diaz, who's doing Lucille Bell.
I know.
I've always wanted to perform in front of large crowds since I was 12, so my mom enrolled me in drama classes and a drama school. The drama school had a future Hollywood star, Betty Davis. When I was, the drama teachers believed I lacked talent, but the opinions of others don't stop me from doing what I love most. When I was 21, I started working as a model. A year later, I moved to Hollywood, California, and played small roles in a few motion pictures. When I was in 1940, when I met Desi Arnaz, we started. Can I restart?
Of course, absolutely. Take a breath. Get yourself together. Yep. When you're ready.
I've always wanted to perform in front of large crowds since I was 12, so my mom enrolled me in drama classes and a drama school. The drama school had our future Hollywood star, Betty Davis. The drama teachers believed I lacked talent, but the opinions of others don't stop me from doing what I love most. When I was 21, I started working as a model. A year later, I moved to Hollywood, California, and played small roles in a few motion pictures. And in 1940, when I met Desi, we started dating, and it was so wonderful. In 1950, me and Desi decided we would create a company called Desolate Productions and make a TV comedy show based on our marriage. That show was an instant hit, and it was so wonderful working with my husband and the crew. I'm going to do a 1952 script of the Vitameter Regimen commercial. When I first started on the paper, it said, "Hello friends, I'm your Vitameter Regimen girl. Are you tired, run down, listless? Do you poop at a party? Are you unpopular? The answer to all your problems is in this little bottle, Vitameter Regimen. Vitameter Regimen contains vitamins, meats, and minerals." That's right, with Vitameter Regimen, you can spoon your way to hell. All you have to do is take a tablespoon after every meal. It's so tasty too. Busted. It's so good, man. And so why don't you join the thousands of happy, peppy people and order a great big bottle of Vitameter Regimen. That's Vitameter Regimen. That's it.
And our final student for the evening, students, please remember to be quiet. Our final student for the evening, this is Josiah Escobar.
My name is Josiah Escort, and I'm going to do Jesse Owens. I know the feeling of... Okay, wait. Okay. Oh my god. I know the feeling of winning a race, right before crossing the finish line. When I was little, I loved running. I remember when I was a kid, I always knew that I was faster than the other kids. I joined a track team for my first time, and my coach let me practice before school every single day. My coach helped me become who I am today. In high school, that's when I started winning. I went to high school and I continued to do track, and that practice paid off. In high school, that's when I started winning all my races. I won 3 track and field events at the 1933 National Championships. A few races later, I decided to go to Ohio State University. There, I continued to do track and set new records. 2 years later, I was still competing for Ohio State, but one day I got a letter, and that letter said that I qualified to go to the 1936 Olympics. When I got to the Olympics in Berlin, I remember seeing thousands of people there. My heart was beating, and the nerves started setting in. I found out that I was doing the long jump, the 100 and 200 meter dash, and the 4x1 relay. When I first stepped onto the track, as I felt the rubber footing, the announcer yelled, "On your mark. Get set. Go." I was off. The wind was blowing through my ears. As each step I took, I got faster and faster. I was first across the finish line as the weight lifted off my shoulders. After when all my races were completed, the announcer started announcing the winners. I won all my races, and that's when I knew that all my hard work was not wasted. I went home thinking all night, why? Why did I like track so much? Then it hit me. Every single time when I step on the track, all my problems fade away. They get lifted by the steady speed of the race and the determination of winning. But most of all, I felt free.
Parents, can we give our kids one more round of applause? Students, don't leave. Can you turn the lights on, please? Thank you. So 2 things. Number 1, students in the back. In just a minute, we're going to have the students students go into the MUR, and you'll get an opportunity to go and interact with our students and ask them, why did you choose this person as your notable person? And you get a little bit more information. They have their computers, and they also have PowerPoint about research that they've done on these people. So you can ask a little bit more questions and find out in depth what it was that they learned. In the meantime, students, could you gather together? I believe that the parents would probably love to take a picture of you all together really quickly. So if you can get together, we'll move around and take photos, and then we'll go to the MUR. Heads, get together. Let's get your photos. Go ahead, please, get together. Step back, everyone, just a little bit. Pretend to get photos. Step back, step back. There you go. Paparazzi time, everyone smile and your mask. All right. Okay, ready? Go ahead, parents. Take pictures. All right, Davina, I'm going to try my best, my friend. Oh, that did not go well. Sorry. I don't know this camera. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know where to look either. Davina, look at me. I'll set it to you. Yeah. Who am I looking at?
Look at all of them.
The camera.
That's too bad.
Don't you feel so popular? Famous? Look at all the paparazzi parents. I love it. Parents, just give them a second look, get them settled, and then you can go and see them. Excellent job, everyone. Well done. Make sure you've got your computers. Make sure you got your